Going to do another shaky hand video today. I just did a search on Google or YouTube. I'm looking for the song Skinnerd Bust Out. And as I scroll down through the selections, there's just nothing there. But there's one of my recordings right there that I got from Allen Collins. But today I want to concentrate on the song Bust Out. Now this is a tape of Skinnerd demos, or roughs, not demos, roughs that came from studio outtakes that came from Artemis. You can see his name at the top there. But you see over here this song called Bust Out. This was a song that was never released on an album, but they were getting close to releasing this song on an album. So this song was pulled out and worked on more, going towards a finished album product. And I have it on a separate cassette tape. There's an instrumental and a vocal version. And what I'm doing today is I'm taking the digital recordings that I made, the direct transfers of various recordings. There's Bust Out. There's the Paul Rogers Bad Company. This is the original digital transfer from cassette tape. So this is the highest quality audio available in the world today of some of these recordings. Here's Jesse Stone's birthday party, but an APB show in Winter Haven. This one was with Les Dudek. I got to transfer these. Final Flight of a Freebird's in the computer right now. I'm using my Linux PC to do lossless audio files now. A lot of you may not realize when some of these recordings came out, like Teaching Okie to Fly and other recordings that were heard, like these maybe here, I only put out 128 kilobyte MP3 versions, which were compressed. So, and they were only like, 128 kilobytes. So they were very low quality is what I put out there. And there was even people that took these low quality recordings and made albums from them. Well, I'm going back to the original sources now and getting the highest quality lossless audio. Now, concerning the Atlantic Records demos, this particular tape right here, recorded at Muscle Shoals around 1990. This is when the tribute band was turning into a new Lynyrd Skynyrd. They got a recording contract with Atlantic Records, and they went into Muscle Shoals studio to record these demos to let the record label hear what the band sounded like. They weren't selling the band to the record label because they already had the contract secured. So these are more or less just to let the record label, get a listen to what this band was going to sound like. And this is the last recording of the Allen Collins tribute band, because after this recording, Ed King did some rearranging in the band. Artemis left, Custer was brought in, and other changes, Randall Hall, Mike Estes, the works, But this is the last recording, and this is a fabulous recording. It's a one-of-a-kind tape. I can't tell you where it came from right now. I still have to hide the origins of it. So I covered over the name there, but it says transferred from so-and-so's original Muscle Shoals studio demo tape. And it says, when I did the transfer, I used a Nakamichi ZX7 cassette deck, which is like one of the best in the world. The top of the line was the Nakamichi Dragon, but the Dragon was fully automatic. And the ZX7 had the same specs and the same tape drive as the Dragon, but it was a manual deck, one that engineers could use. It was an incredible deck, best in the world. Then I used a Pioneer SG90 EQ. You can see I even put a little curve over here. I cut off the extreme lows below 20 hertz, 25 hertz, and the extreme highs above 20K were rolled off. And there's a little bump in the curve there for the high frequencies coming off tape, trying to eliminate some tape hits while getting a little bit more out of it. And then it went into a Pioneer PDR 509 CDR. So I used really good equipment to make these transfers. And right now, like I said, I'm making WAV files. But this is the tape deck that I used. It's a ZX7. Fabulous tape deck. Even has a section here for controlling the alignment of the head to the tape. all the bias controls and noise reduction that you could want from a deck. Just an incredible deck. Very quiet, very low noise, and super quality. This deck rivaled compact disc in its sound. And then I use this beast of an EQ right here. This is the SG90 that was used to transfer these recordings and into the Pioneer 509 CDR recorder. And so if you take a listen, what I'm going to play today is the Bust Out. Now take a listen to this song. This is instrumental version. Yeah, if only you could play guitar, Johnny. So that's a sample of what's coming. I'm doing lossless audio today of some discs. So this will be the highest quality, studio quality, right from the studios actually, through band member tapes.